What's up? It's your boy Mean Joe Green, aka Prince of the Ghetto. Zero and Trae the Truth. It looks like they past beef is stemming back up, and I want to chat about that today. I just saw a clip. Zero was talking to Dr. Matthew down there in Houston, and he said he ready to run a fade with Trae the Truth to go and end that beef that they had over the past years. And back here, I've been seeing Zero, he kind of been in the gym. I saw a video of him boxing, and Zero lost weight. Zero, hey, he back in shape. He ready for a fade. And, hey, I think that's gravy because they could have kept the street. Them some street niggas, he could have just said, hey, kept it in the street, but he want to do it as an event, charitable. He gonna give out proceeds to, I think he gonna donate it to the lupus because he want to honor his late mother that she passed from that. R.I.P. to Mother Rowe. And I think that this would be a good cause, man. Instead of taking it to the streets, and maybe that's what they would have done back in 20 years old. Zero about would have kept it in the street because those is some street niggas. But to call out Trae the Truth and want to run the fade to squash the beef and end it that way is a good way. Plus, on top of that, they can both get a bag. With Zero say he gonna donate his bag, but Trae the Truth, he can earn his bag. But Trae the Truth, he out helping, he got that Trae the Truth Foundation. All he do is help people. He up there in Indiana now, where the lights off, and he helping people over that way. So I think it'll be a good cause all the way around. They can settle their differences, and then they can get a bag and help people around them. Because a lot of people love to go see Roe and Truth in a boxing match in the ring, one-on-one. That'll be big for hip-hop, the streets. Showing these youngsters, instead of picking up the guns, let's get in the ring and settle it. Like my boy said on Friday, told Craig, but you live. You live to fight another day. And he right. You get to live to fight another day. Settle in the ring, win, lose, or draw, it don't matter. Get that tension off y'all chest. Bury that shit and move on. If you fuck with each other again, it's cool. If not, it's still cool. Y'all settle the hatches. Y'all boxed it out, duped it out, and now y'all can think straight and get that part of your lives out y'all mind. But what I really want to see, and I don't think it's gonna happen, another ABN album. That ABN album with Roe and Truth, the one It Is What It Is. That's one top 20 albums in Texas, in my opinion. Man, Roe and Trae snapped on that album. I still play that album now. Please don't get out of line. I'll slap a nigga. Owe me money, better give me mine. I'll slap a nigga. And them boys went off on that, man. That whole album, them boys went off. And to see them, if they can squash their beef and get back in the studio together, I think, man, that'll be big for Texas, especially Houston. They will get supported behind that. Because I know the people like Jay Prince them and Flip them, they'll love to see them, squash that and get back together because I'm sure they got respect on both sides. People that like Zero and people that like Trae the Truth, I bet they like, man, I ain't got nothing to do with it because they respect both parties. They like both of them. Both of them niggas cool. That's how I feel. I'm looking at it when I see Zero, I'm like, yeah, Zero, my nigga, man, I love his music. Then I look at Trae, this nigga laid back, speech snapping, that's my nigga too. And I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? It's a beef in-house beef, like a brotherly beef. You know, like when you hanging with two brothers and two brothers get to fighting, and then you looking like, damn, you can't choose a side because both of them brothers and you like both of them niggas. That's how that situation feel to me, man. Like, damn. But then I know, you know, when you see two brothers fight, then you come back to their house and then they back kicking it together. Everybody back happy again. That's the result I would like to see with it. You know, come back, look on internet, you see Trae the Truth and Zero in the booth. Coming out with another It Is What It Is part 2. And them boys, they can change the game doing shit like that though. But yeah, shout out to Zero, man. Shout out to Trae the Truth too, man. Cause hey, them my niggas, man. I love their music. Back in the 08, 07 and shit, when I was rapping, man, I looked up to them boys, man. Them boys were doing their thing in that booth. And like I say, I still play their music, man. But for Zero to call them out, let's get in the ring, man, I salute that. Whatever happened between them, you know, I know they got videos out, man. That's family business. It's a beef between them that we don't know nothing about. They probably been going through things behind the scenes when they was together. It's something happened. Just like you, I'm sure you looking at this, you had a beef with a close family member. Y'all got into it that you know that the world wouldn't understand. It's something that you didn't like that he did, or it's something that he saw you did that he didn't like. And you know, two brothers can clash. And that's what I think happened with that Roe and Trae the Truth situation, man. But hey, for Zero to break it back up and say he want to fade, y'all don't get it off y'all chest here. You know, and I heard Dr. Matthew say, why you bringing that up now? And Rose said something like, he don't be on the internet, but he be hearing that, you know, Buddy, I guess he's saying Trae the Truth, or his brother, his family and them still be throwing slick jabs at him, you know. So he feel like, hey, let's get in the ring and that'll end all that. You ain't got to say nothing no more. If we let bygones be bygones, you go your way, I go my way. This shit dead now. And I feel Roe on that. Cause that's just a strain. You could be like, man, once we box and whatever, I get all mine out, he get all his out. And then once I do my thing, get back home, in my home, I'm good. When people mention Trae, I can just say, oh yeah, Trae, and I ain't worried about that no more. And I think that's the place Zero want to come to, you know. In which I agree with them niggas, man. Them boys there. Hey, but if they could do that and get back together though, like I said, that would be big, man, for Texas. Fuck that, that'd be big for the South. Pimp C would be smiling to see that. The boys come together and get back in the studio and drop another album. Shit, that'll be big. Well, yeah, like I say, man, this boxing match is not confirmed, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure it will take place, but Dr. Matthew said that they will have 6 months to train before this match. And I mean, hey, that'll be a good look in my opinion. I would love to see it. Well, who knows? Only the future. Time will tell, man. We'll see. Hey, like my boys them say, Zero and Trae the Truth. It is what it is. If you made it this far in the video, like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. And as always, I'm coming back with some more flavor. And it's all good. It's your boy Mean Joe Green. Love. I'm about.